Today's cook will be sous vide. I have these 3 ribeye steaks. I had them in the freezer. Why do I have these? Because I bought a whole rib roast. I took off the rib cap and cooked that separately. I had a roast without the cap, of course, that I cooked separately, and these 3 steaks were just leftovers that I froze. Now, they've been dry brining for 24 hours. They look really nice. I'm gonna put them in a bag. They're already salted, and then sous vide cook them for about an hour, and then sear them on the grill. And ready they are. Okay, my veggies are done and the water is way too hot, of course. I'm gonna take the veggies out, put them in the steam oven, keep them warm there because they're done cooking. Take some water out, replace it with cold water, and then put the steaks in. As you can see, it's still a little too hot for steaks. This is Celsius. Some ice cubes should fix that. That's good enough. It's gonna cool down in the next 2 or 3 minutes. And the little too high temperature right now doesn't really matter. This is gonna cook for about an hour. Then I'm gonna take them out, pat them dry. In the meantime, have my grill started and give them a good sear with the Cold Grate Technique. After many cooks, you're left with this leftover briquettes, half burned. They are perfect for what we're doing today because this is going to be just a sear. So that's the nice thing about the plus model of the Slow and Sear, or the Slow and Sear XL, which is always the plus model with a little grate in the bottom. You can just pick it up, give it a good shake, all the ashes come out, and you can reuse your coals. Time for a theory lesson, because later on it's going to be really quick and I won't have time to talk a lot about it. Quick introduction of the Cold Grate Technique. David, the guy who invented the Slow and Sear, came up with it, I think. That's where I got it from. And the idea is to start out with a cold grate. So we're going to take this off and all the coals are in there. And then to only expose the meat on a cold grate to the heat. So let's say we sit here and then you sear it for a minute and then you spin the whole thing around by 90 degrees and then replace the steaks and flip them over here. And you do that until you're happy with the sear. It will give you an all over sear and no sear marks. Sear marks do look cool, but they don't really do anything for the flavor, just where the sear marks are. But this technique, as you will see in a bit, will give you a much more even, nice crust on your steaks. It's imperative though that you pat the steaks dry before you do that, because before they can sear, all the moisture has to evaporate. So we make sure that there's as little moisture on the surface as possible. Okay, these are fresh out of the sous vide. I'm gonna hit them with a little oil. Okay, over to the grill. It's gonna go really quickly now. No time for a cut. You just have to walk over with me. Okay guys, this is hot and fast. Wear gloves. One thing about the pepper, you can put the pepper on before, but since this is a little finer, I'm going to put it in after the second flip, so I get a little crunch on the pepper, but it doesn't burn that much. The Cold Grate goes on, as do the sticks. You don't hear a sizzle because the grate is cold. Now it's starting to cook, as you can hear it. There will be flames, but that is not a big deal because the meat is not on fire. Half a minute to go. Okay. And then spin 90 degrees. We've got a cold section on the coals. And we flip once. And give it another minute. Okay. These are starting to look nice. And third minute it is. Pepper. When a little piece like this comes off, I think that's for me. I don't know if you can see it. Really nice. Okay, this is what I call a good, nice sear. Okay, I'm closing this up. Close the vents so I can reuse the coals. Look at this. I'm taking these inside and we're having dinner now.